Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Carole and Tuesday, episode 16. So, last episode, we had two different stories kind of going on. The first one dealing with Carole and Tuesday and their visit with, from how Gus describes him, a living legend in the music industry, named Desmond. He really enjoyed their music and invited them to his place so that he can talk with them. I'm assuming that's why he invited them over. I don't think he'd invite them over because he didn't like their music. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. He wanted to talk with them, so he invited them to his place. All of them. Carole, Tuesday, Roddy, and Gus. Gus was a little worried because when the AI scanned their invitation, it only had Carole, Tuesday, and Roddy. And then after an extended pause, it finally said, and Mr. Gus. He was super nervous. He didn't want another situation like with Ertegun, who we haven't seen since the end of the first half. Anyway, so they go and they talk with him. He's staying pretty much in a huge greenhouse. Has a waterfall in it. That's how huge it is. He is in a wheelchair. Well, I guess you can call it a hover chair because it doesn't have real, it moves on its own, basically, it seems. But pretty sure there's like a remote, like on his armrest or something that allows him to move it. Basically, he just wanted to talk to them about like what they thought of music and basically their thoughts on emotions and stuff like that. How it's weird that people actually want to listen to other people sing and stuff like that. And he basically explained to them that all of the music that he's ever written was for one person that he really loved. And when that person died, he basically shut himself away from the world and just stayed in his greenhouse singing and talking with the plants and everything. And that he doesn't really care if that person can hear him wherever he's at. But as long as other people can relate and take something from his music, and he's happy with it. And he ends up, I guess he's been really sick. I don't know what he has, but well, we'll get into that in a second. Gus and Roddy were waiting for them because they went to go look at this area where he had all of his guests sign. It was like a piece of the floor. And Gus was saying to Roddy and the AI that he wishes he could have gone and seen the signatures as well. And that's when they came back. And the AI is telling him, Desmond, it's time for your medicine. And he's like, no, I don't need it. Feeling really good, so don't need to worry about it. And he starts singing a song. And once he's done, he basically just goes to sleep. I thought he was dead. But I guess he's just in like a coma or something. Because they were showing his vitals and they were still going. So I'm assuming he's just in some kind of coma. And the AI mentioned that he probably didn't take the medicine knowing that it messed with his singing. I guess it messes with his vocal cords or something. I don't know. But it messes. He's unable to sing properly when he takes his medicine, so he refused to take it so he can sing one last song for them. The second part, not as in that was the first half and then the other half, but the second part of the second story in the episode dealt with Carole's mom and brother, and how she's basically going along with her advisor in promising to cut the trade deal with Earth, because they're just going to drag Mars down and it's going to become some like horrible planet that they're not going to be able to live in anymore because of Earth, and basically Mars is going to become like Earth's slave, is how she put it. Definitely not the way to go. God, what was the name of the brother? But he kept trying to convince her not to do it, and she just wouldn't listen. So now we're, I guess, going to start getting into how this is going to affect the rest of the planet and Earth, because I'm sure they're going to find out about it. I'm sure it was broadcast somewhere on Earth. So, guess we'll find out how this is going to affect everything. So let's get into the episode. Okay, so the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. See this? Good. I should have the volume up good enough. Okay. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.